So Lesley, is your soul a map and your heart a compass?
It's a bit of a ripped map at this point, as of late. No, it is a map. It is a compass. And sometimes maps are hard to follow. Sometimes they lead you into very different places. And I've definitely experienced that over the past year or so. But yes, it is a map. It is a compass that I try and follow.
That's awesome. Could you see yourself as a guide maybe for LGBTQ community?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's such a big role, a big position to take. But I do know, since we released Story of My Life and Maps over the past year, that I have gotten a lot of messages from not just kids, not just teenagers, young teenagers, but men, women from all over Europe, one in their late 50s who decided once they heard Story of My Life that they were going to actually openly come out to their family. So if that means a role model or leader, yes, but I don't see myself too much as that.
You're such a liberated spirit, as I see, and you'll be there really soon, believe me. 6 years of marriage and equality in Ireland. Are there any changes? Are there any changes in your country, in the hearts and minds of people? Is Ireland a more inclusive and safe place to LGBTQ people?
I believe so, yeah. I left Dublin 13 years ago. I've been married for 10 years, and the difference that I've seen every time I've come home is huge. The Marriage Equality Act was massive for Ireland. We were one of the first European countries to implement that. So yeah, the changes are fantastic, especially coming from a very religious country. So yeah, I applaud Ireland, and they continue to work as much as they can to make everything as equal.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're doing great.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And a very hopeful message.
Yes.
How is to live like a famous open lesbian artist in Ireland and Europe?
Great question. To answer that honestly, I'll go straight away to the nasty messages that I received. So I got some horrible messages, DMs over the past year, especially representing my country. It was different when I'm just an artist. It's different. You can follow that artist. You don't have to follow them.
Good song, not good song.
I don't
that's
like them.
Different.
Yeah, exactly. Eurovision, you're representing your country. It becomes a whole different thing.
Exactly.
I got a lot of messages. I won't use the terms that they called me, but
we can understand. Yeah. Believe me.
We've all been there.
Exactly.
The out community that will read this and listen to this will understand the messages, and that's upsetting. But I can only control what I can control.
Exactly.
I can't control people's homophobia, and won't try to, and that will be around probably forever. So I just try and move past it and know that those people are probably hurting a lot. So.
Exactly, and they are miserable, and they're transferring their misery.
Confused and upset, or that's what they were brought up knowing, within their family community. So it's there. It probably will continue to be there, and I just block it, I mute it, I don't engage with it.
Exactly, and that's a very strong political message that you give, also with your attitude and your whole, presence in the contents and everything you've done around it. So, what was the inspiration for your previous song?
Yeah.
Story of My Life.
Yeah, Story of My Life. I wrote this down in Nashville with a couple of people that I was working with a lot. And it was really very obviously based around my story of my life. With a question, I include the whole thing. I wrote about my ups and downs within the music industry and within the perception of people wanting me to do different things. It was based around a lot of my earlier career, I think, when I was on very massive record labels, and we talked about Britney earlier on our ride, and the pressure of that, of what people want you to be or not be, and that's really what Story of My Life is about, getting kind of knocked down for who you are, and trying to pick yourself back up again. And ironically, it is what kind of my year after that kind of turned into. So yeah, I think a lot of people connected to the kind of honesty within that song, and Maps as well.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And what's next?
I don't know. What's next is probably
Vacation for sure.
yeah. I'm kind of in the middle of a vacation, enjoying Athens, enjoying Greece, and I'm not gonna push anything just yet. I pushed maybe a bit too hard over the past year with the Eurovision, and just see what the universe wants me to do next. I'd really love to get more so into TV. I've pitched a few Eurovision National Contest ideas to RTE as the host, so I'm gonna hopefully maybe that might ever happen. But you know, I'll get back into. I'll always be writing songs.
Exactly.
For myself, other artists. So it will be something in and around music. I just don't know exactly what it is yet.
And if something happens around TV, as you wish, would you consider moving back to Ireland?
Yeah, I mean, I think if that's the kind of layout over the next year or so, we'll do what we've done over the past years. We've been in Dublin and in New York, kind of 6 months here and 6 months there. So yeah, that would definitely be totally fine.
The best plan.
Yeah, it would be lovely. Yeah, and if not, I will obviously still always go back to my hometown and to Ireland.
Of course.
Yeah.
Lesley, thank you so much for everything. You're a beautiful person in and out.
Likewise.
In and out. And we wish you all the best.
Same. And I can't wait to hear your songs.
Thank you.